On Sunrise, speaking out against cuts in the federal government as federal workers and a federal worker prepares her exit. She pushes back on criticism against the Social Security Administration. Plus, layoffs coming up on Swan Island, what we've learned about cuts at the UPS facility in North Portland. Your news starts now. Good morning, and thanks for getting up with us as we kick off your Sunday. It is 6 a.m. I'm Libby Dowsa alongside Daisy Caballero.
Good morning.
We have a wet morning coming.
Well, I would say a wet afternoon, actually.
Okay.
So yesterday was a wet morning, saw a few showers, and then it ended up being a pretty nice day. I don't know if you had time to step outside, Libby. I think you told me that you did. Yeah, I think you told me that you did. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. Giving you a live look at the Rose City sky cam. Of course, not a lot going on. It's been a very, very quiet morning, just some high clouds starting to roll on in, a temperature of 43 degrees. And you can, of course, see the high clouds rolling on in. Things are going to start changing. And let me kind of show you what exactly is going to be headed our way. This low pressure system will slowly be moving from south to north up into the I-5 corridor, impacting us a little later this afternoon, also impacting folks for parts of the coastline as well. Thunderstorms are a possibility. I'll explain a little bit more in my full forecast. Current temperatures right now a little bit cooler than where we were yesterday. 38 degrees over in Hillsborough, 41 for Tigard, 44 for Happy Valley, 47. Pretty warm, actually, compared to our current conditions over in Troutdale, 46 for Silverton and 41 degrees for Salem. So today's daytime high, 60 degrees for the Rose City, 61 for both Vancouver and for Longview. But as I mentioned, there's a lot going on a little later on into the day and a little later on into the week. Check this out. We will, yes, be dealing with the mid to low 50s for several days and rain, but check out Friday, 64 degrees. And let me just say, that's not the warmest temperature that we will be seeing in the next 7 days. I'll explain coming up.
Really? Thank you, Daisy. Governor Tina Kotek has declared an emergency in southeast Oregon due to severe flooding. This covers Harney County and the Burns-Paiute Reservation. It follows flooding earlier in the week, made worse by rapid snowmelt after our warmer temperatures. This damaged area sewer systems, which caused an overflow into floodwaters. Homes, businesses, farmland, even livestock are underwater. The Harney County Sheriff's Office is urging people to stay out of the floodwaters as much as possible. The Social Security Administration has been making cuts to what the Trump administration says is a bloated workforce. Celine Stevens spoke with one worker who is leaving her job after decades. She wasn't forced to leave, but she says things have been getting so bad, she made the decision on her own.
I feel like I've gotten the last lifeboat off of a sinking ship. I think it's only going to get worse.
Laura Novakoski has been a Social Security worker since April of 1994.
It's just so complex and so interesting, and you really have a feeling every single day that you've helped that person. It just kept me interested and motivated for my entire career.
But in February, she received a notice that the Social Security Administration was doing organizational restructuring as they announced a new staffing target of 50,000 employees, down from the approximate 57,000 employees they had following White House executive orders.
We were offered one of the layoff packages that the Musk-led Doge team has been publicizing for a lot of federal agencies.
With poor staffing already an issue, according to Novakoski, she worries what will happen now that more workers are leaving, mixed with recent updates to the administration requiring some to come into a Social Security office in person to prove their identity for certain benefits.
That's going to force many, many, many more people by the thousands to come into the office. We still don't have enough staff.
A job she loved became one that has caused her immense stress in recent years, and she says it's only gotten worse.
It's just so stressful to not be able to help people. I've seen my coworkers in tears after an interview. I've gone home and laid on my bed and you just feel exhausted getting up every morning. And that's why I finally made the decision for myself that I can't fix it all by myself. I just needed to go.
While President Trump stated previously that he will not cut Social Security, the worry comes from Elon Musk, head of Doge, who has made comments that concern some.
Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time. By using entitlements fraud, the Democrats have been able to attract and retain vast numbers of illegal immigrants.
Novakoski says that's not true.
I don't think he understands what he's talking about. I think that he's treating Social Security and all the federal agencies as kind of his latest toy, that I don't think it's real to him. There is no source that you can point to that says that undocumented people are getting Social Security benefits. It's literally not possible. We have such a strong system of checks and balances.
As for what's next for her,
I'm going to be looking for other work that doesn't make me feel so sad and beat down every day.
Celine Stevens, KGW News.
More protests and rallies outside Tesla dealerships across the country, and that includes this store in Tigard, where demonstrators took part in the Global Day of Action. Called Tesla Takedown, demonstrators are calling out Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, and his role as head of the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. They claim the Trump administration and DOGE's actions are hurting the nation's standing as a democracy.
All these people are really, really angry. And some of these people, they're not all liberal Democrats. We have people who are middle of the road here who just feel that, personally the economy's hurting them, the world is hurt, our relations with other countries are hurt, and the number one priority seems to be slash and burn, rather than what do people need to thrive and survive.
And that organizer told us they plan to rally every week until they see changes in the administration. We saw a similar scene at the Salem Tesla dealership. Demonstrators say there was a smaller group of counter-protesters as well. Salem police tell us there were about 100 people, with everyone participating peacefully. This morning, new details surrounding the temporary closure of the Swan Island UPS facility. A warning notice posted on Friday states 244 workers are expected to be laid off. More than 916 employees work there now. The last day for the laid off workers will be May 30th. We are told the rest of the employees will either move to a temporary facility at the site or to another UPS facility in the area. The closure is to allow the company to modernize the building with a focus on automation. The facility will close June 30th and reopen in 2026. A quick notice for folks in Salem. Water customers, especially those in the west part of town, might notice a slight change in water quality. The city is testing a pipe connection between the drinking water systems of Salem and Kaiser. Kaiser drinking water will be pumped into Salem's system to find out whether this connection can be used to supplement Salem's water supply. The testing continues through tomorrow. The city says this will not impact safety.